Welcome back to another video. Now, Andrew Tate is someone who's a big topic right now. So, in this video, I want to talk about how you can become a top G and escape the matrix, bro. So, basically, a lot of people who have watched Andrew Tate know those two terms, like become a top G or escape the matrix. Now, I haven't watched a lot of Andrew Tate, but I've watched enough where I know what it's all about and the knowledge there. And I just made a video kind of talking about what I've learned from Andrew Tate, but I kind of had some more things related to the topic of escaping the matrix and becoming the best version of yourself, aka top G and not a brokey. Now, I'm not some super fan, but based off using all these words that they use in that you call culture or just audience there that Andrew Tate has, basically that's what's said. And anyway, don't be a brokey. Don't be a brokey. Be a top G. Now, how do you be a top G? How do you become the best version of yourself? That doesn't all come down to money, but a lot of it does, especially as a male in this world. To become the best version of yourself and to conquer is important. And that's a lot of what the content he talks about is. Like, becoming the best version of yourself and conquering. And as a male in today's society, you can't conquer by being a gladiator and winning a bunch inside the arena and destroying. You can't conquer by conquering societies or villages and stuff like that. You conquer in a new way. In the modern age, when there's society and things like this and rules, things become a little weaker, but in its own way. And what I mean by that is you gotta make money. Money is the equivalent of conquering. And so as a man, as a male in this world, you need to conquer. I don't know how else to say it, and that's how they say it. Okay, it's very important. And let me know your thoughts about all this and stuff you've learned from listening to Andrew Tate and stuff. This is the only other video I'll most likely make about this and what I've learned. I just kind of wanted to rant about it for a minute because I was just thinking about this stuff. But yeah, escaping the matrix. How do you do that? And something I've learned from Andrew Tate that I listened to that kind of hit home to me was like, have multiple passports, have multiple locations, have multiple bank accounts, have multiple everything in place so you can be out of the system and be mobile and be able to go wherever you need to go whenever you need to go. Now, buying a private jet is one thing, but knowing people with private jets and knowing people who have connections and resources and things like that is also very powerful. Having a network who has your side and having allies on your side is also a big piece of the puzzle to escaping the matrix. And there is the matrix going on here. There is a system going on here. It's not against you, but it's set up in a way it's very confusing for the average person. That's my opinion. And what I mean by that is so many people in this world have been taught by each other and in school and just all these different avenues where they've learned and heard things that can be somewhat of a lie. Like taxes is a complete confusion for people. When taxes are there to benefit you and benefit the economy and keep money flowing and to benefit you to spend your money to keep money flowing. Taxes are not there to harm you, hurt you, or anything, and they're there and designed there to really benefit business owners. If you're employed or have been employed before, it's actually the best scenario for most people is to be an employee. The reason why is because most businesses fail, most businesses can't make it work. There's a lot of reasons as to why, because most businesses are not the same, and there's a lot of things that can happen. And a lot of ways to not make money and make mistakes, and a lot of ways to make money. And money's left on the table, and just so many things. But when you are a business owner, you take a salary, and the business keeps most of the money to reinvest in the growth for the business. And this is why being an employee and going to college is a good route for most people. That is why most people do it. And I just kind of wanted to share that with you guys because this is the honest to goodness truth about the world and jobs and college. I really recommend college and all that stuff for most people. But if you want to conquer, and not conquer in a bad way, but just reach the best version of yourself money-wise, because money is very important. There's nothing more important in a capitalism society, in a capitalist society, than money. There's nothing more important than that. But also in today's age, you need to literally be healthy. You need to be fit, and you need to learn how to fight. I look at some men out here who are very weak. Okay, there's a lot of weak men out here in this world. They can't shoot a gun. They don't know how to operate a firearm, okay? They don't know how to fight. They don't know how to defend themselves. They don't know how to try really hard at something. Let's say they're playing basketball and they can't perform very well or do the very best that they can do. I'm telling you, as long as you're not obese, you're good. And if you are obese, you can get out of that. I guarantee it. Now, I've never been very, very obese, but I have enough knowledge over time where I've learned about health and losing weight. And the best knowledge I've learned about that, and I've tested this for myself, and I can lose weight in a week super quickly just by knowing this one thing. And it is never eat to satiation. Never eat until you're full. A lot of obesity in America because there's just so many ways to overeat and eat till you have that satiated feeling. And the secret is have smaller meals, smaller amounts of meals throughout the day, but mainly have water. And try to and take pride in and honor in if you, instead of even having a small little meal or a snack, you call it just multiple micro snacks throughout the day, instead have water. There's nothing better than water. I mean, it's life. Water is a life. So I could rant about health and all that, but money's more important for you, definitely for this video, but in life, money matters. I can tell you right now, I'm more happy in life and satisfied in life when I'm growing my trajectory of my money and income. Okay? When I am remaining stagnant and not growing very much, and it's at a flat line, I'm not as happy. And money does equate to happiness. And I know that, and I can say that because I am rich. And people who have opinions saying that money doesn't make you happy usually haven't made a lot of money or don't have a lot of money or don't make a lot of money per day. And that could piss a lot of people off, man. That could piss a lot of people off. I can tell you right now, whoever thought of that quote or something was either someone brought it up and they were a bunch of brokies. I'll say the word brokies just because Andrew Tate uses that term. They're either just a bunch of brokies who basically say money doesn't make you happy because they're not happy and whatever amount of money they're making currently, they're not happy with, and so they're not happy and blah, blah, blah. But those who, or it went the route of people in power or people with a lot of money, because you are powerful if you have a lot of money, and in this world, whatever. Money is a version of having power. And you can be healthy, you can be wealthy, and you can be really, really connected and have a great network and have great social skills, and then you can be happy. I swear, if you excel in health, wealth, and love and happiness, you're going to be happy. If you excel in those areas, it's very rare that I see someone who's excelling greatly in all three areas. And it's so hard to reach a point where you're able to literally focus on your health and focus on your social at a high level. And the only way you can reach that point is by having a lot of money in the first place to allow you to have time freedom and everything in place to be able to focus on your health and your social. And so if you want to grow a really powerful network and people that you know, I'm telling you right now firsthand, look for people that have those three areas in place, and you will have yourself very powerful people in your corner, okay? And in your network. It's very essential when it comes to networking to look for that. I swear, like, there's nothing better when it comes to networking for those three criterias. Like, for those three criterias, you're set. People who are super good socially, people who are super healthy, people who make a ton of money. And I'm telling you right now, people who are at a high level of the money aspect of that, those people won't network with you unless you're on their level, or if you have something they don't have, or if you're above them. That's the only way they're going to network with you, is if you're high in those areas or whatever. Okay, that's super, super important. So anyway, to escape the matrix, it comes down to you must work hard. You must have a plan in place. You must think outside the box. I love chess for that. Like, think outside the box, thinking of all the angles, critical thinking, everything. Because that matters extremely. It matters so much. In fact, it's not about escaping the matrix or something. You could say we're in a matrix. It's just a little figure of speech. But it's there. And there is a system. And most people go in line with the system they're in, and what most people do throughout their life, the route they take. And I really, really do think that route is one of the best routes for most people. And then there's some people who just know that they're capable of more, and that they have a lot of potential for a certain type of thing. Maybe it could be make money. Usually this comes down to us men. We want to conquer and we want to reach our highest potential we can reach. And so if you're one of those type of people, and maybe you are if you're watching this video, maybe you're not, who cares? Because I'm telling you right now, it's a really, really good route to take to get a job and do those things of getting a job, going to college, getting married, going that route, having kids. Like, I want to have kids. I want to be married, to go about my life of doing these things. I could rant longer about it. But I'm just making this video kind of just talking because I just kind of have a video I thought of based off this Andrew Tate stuff here, okay? But like, I could rant about my route and my plans, but they're very big and very ambitious and crazy. And the only way to conquer them is to do everything I mentioned throughout this video, for sure, and everything else I haven't mentioned that I could mention that are insanely effective to crushing it in this world. Okay, I don't know how else to say it. So yeah, top G's, thank you for watching this video, and escape that matrix, man. And that's kind of what this video's about. But yeah, it's way more serious and important than I just acted like just now. It's very important. You should treat this video, and not just video, but this topic, as a big deal. Escaping the matrix and reaching the best version of yourself, okay? So, thank you for watching. Peace out.